Well, Iowa's population is still growing, but a new report suggests the forces behind that growth may not be as strong as they appear. As Local 5's J.D. Snover reports, the state added about 8,000 residents in 2025, but key gaps are beginning to close.
New data from the U.S. Census Bureau shows Iowa's population grew in 2025 for a third straight year. But a recent analyzation from the Common Sense Institute says the trend underlying those numbers tells a more complicated story when looking at births, deaths, and migration.
There are constraints for all three. And so while we have a growing population in Iowa, it's not growing at the pace we really need to see it growing.
The report shows net births dropped by about 500 in 2025 and are more than 70% below the pre-pandemic average.
While at the same time, Iowa's aging population is putting pressure on the other side of that equation.
So, the report says, there were still more births than deaths last year. But
those two lines are closing together.
And that leaves migration, both domestic and foreign, as a key driver of Iowa's growth. In 2025, Iowa ranked 39th in the nation for overall net migration.
There's some natural disadvantages Iowa has. We don't have mountains, we don't have oceans and beaches.
To better understand how Iowa stacks up, researchers compared it to neighboring states, where Iowa ranked 11th out of 12 in the Midwest.
So it's not particularly promising, even just in our region.
The report warns those trends raise concerns about Iowa's competitiveness, especially as former Iowans move to similar states. Researchers conclude lagging immigration levels, quote, increase the risk of slower workforce growth and reduced economic expansion compared with neighboring states facing similar conditions. So as you saw there, the main concern is that without stronger population growth, Iowa could face long-term challenges in filling jobs and sustaining economic growth. In 2025 alone, with the drop in immigration to the state, the report shows that left us with about 8,500 fewer workforce participants, Stephanie.